Hi everyone, welcome to the sale of my lovely 1993 ZXR 750 L1 model. Without doubt for me, the coolest 90s Kawasaki that they built. ZX7s obviously came along shortly after the L model, L1, 2 and 3 during the mid 90s, but the earlier sort of ZXR 750s, bit too sort of 80s slabbish. This is a proper usable 750 sports bike, but with that real classic twin round headlight ZXR feel. I won't just read out the Wikipedia stats on it, but do your homework on what the L shape was if you're not already aware watching this video. I just think that paint scheme absolutely personifies what 90s sports bikes was all about. Big, garish, like, I don't know, what is it, calligraphy style graphics on the bottom. You know, super cool. Loads of depth in the pink and the purples on the Kawasaki and the ZXRs, and just bold colours. You know, you see that from 100 miles away, 100 yards away. Sorry, 100 miles. Got you have good eyesight, but 100 yards away, and you just know that's a proper brute Kawasaki sports bike. I've had this in my collection purely because it's just nice and original, and the mileage with it is 18,000. Just lovely to see a bike that's what, 28 years old now, like that. Got some brand new tyres on it. I put them on. I was giving it a bit of a recommission during the winter period. It's got double bubble screen on there. It does have some sort of period correct stainless steel lines in the blue. The wheels, I believe, have been redone in green at some point. Certainly not me, but beforehand. Yeah, new Bridgestone BT016s on there. It is a very good original example. This is not a concourse example. You can just see the green on the side panel to the nose, which a lot of them are like, but I would say that that has probably had a nose cone at some point, or a replacement side panel, I'm not too sure, but it's all original panels. They're OEM Kawasaki panels. You see a couple of marks on the edge of the mirror tips there. All original up at the cockpit, fairing fasteners, etc. Some crash protectors on there. Panels in really nice general condition. There's a few just light marks. See that tiny mark in the middle of the blue there? A tiny little mark there. And there's this sort of crack running up where the nose cone fitting for the indicator on the right front. Seat unit's in very nice condition. Nice original silencer on there with the original silencer cover. I learned something off a friend of mine up in Scotland. That is the original exhaust silencer cover, and on the L marks that is a flat. That's how they're designed. It looks like it's been dropped with a dent on there, but that's not the case. That is how that part is manufactured from Kawasaki. So just in case you're looking at that thinking, oh, it looks like it's got a flat in there, it's not. That is what the L shape silencer cover has done. Presumably someone in a meeting thinking they need a bit more clearance on the bike. I'm guessing that's why they're made like that, but there you go, stand to be corrected if anyone knows any different. Nice and unmodified at the back, still got the original luggage hooks on there. Number plate bracket there with the original reflector at the back and the indicators. Can't guarantee it, but probably the original number plate on there from Greenside Kawasaki up in York. Around to this side, again lovely and original there. The joy with these is they're painted frames, painted swinging arms. The swinging arm here had a Renthal sticker on it, lifted all the paint off, you can see there. So we've just literally dusted in a bit of silver just to take your eye away from that. So areas like that, that if you are collecting, you would do something about that, or dust in the frame rail there with some of the sort of boot rub, etc. on there. But I think the beauty in this bike is just exactly as it is. It's a very, very nice, presentable original ZXR 750 L model. In fact, out of all my bikes, I've got about 17 in the collection, or a little bit less now because I sold a couple off, but this is arguably the nicest bike to ride. It's a proper superbike feel, but I find it really comfortable, really nice and smooth Fueling on it is lovely. They're just a strong motor. They're just, you know, you're on a sports bike, you know, and obviously back in the 90s it was World Superbike 750cc limit for the inline fours, so it just makes you feel like you're part of sort of a race bike, you know. So put the ignition on here. Really crisp on the throttle as well. It just so there we have it, guys. 1993 ZXR 750 L1 with just 18,000 miles on. Thanks for watching.